Hey, this is Tony. Thank you for joining me here at Coolest Life, Masonic Edition. I'm here at Ellsworth Masonic Lodge. This is known as Lygonia Lodge number 40 here in Ellsworth, Maine. And we're about to do a Master Mason degree. Believe it or not, this is Saturday morning, 9 a.m. So the Widow Sons, which is a motorcycle group, has decided to put on a Master Mason degree for a live candidate, not just a stand-in. Or not a dead candidate, but it's a real candidate, so he'll actually become a Master Mason today. So I'm gonna go in here and knock and see if I can gain admission, because you've just entered the Coolest Life, Masonic Edition. Well, good news, I'm in. All right, here's a sign-in book. They got some nice gavels here that are commemorative. Obtained in Jerusalem in March 1933. Wow, that's pretty neat. I got a works from Master where he was from 1825. His apron. And they're doing a raffle next door. So I'm gonna turn this thing around. We're gonna go inside the main room here. You'll see what I see. Here we go. They've actually got a little stand here. I've never seen a stand like this before for their officer aprons. Really like it. They put their jewels on one side, and they've got some. And they've got Eastern Star chapter here also. I like the door knocker too. Actually, it's not common to see one not on a door, because the door is here, but the door knocker's here. So that's unusual. They actually just redid this lodge room, and they had another lodge that they had closed down that they took some of the artifacts, and this is one of them that they took. I've never seen lights like this. So impressive. I may close that door over there so I can get some quiet. But here's where the senior warden sits. We're very clean. Also, something that's unusual to Maine, it's a setting mall. I haven't seen a setting mall in the state of Maine. It's always been a truncheon sitting here. So I was pleasantly surprised at that. And of course, George Washington. I'm going to close this door if I can. Oh, that's a little better. So you got George Washington there, you got an organ back here. They didn't have an organ player today, but they did have a guy playing bagpipes for the degree, so that was pretty impressive. Seen these before. This is a tapestry. Good size too. 6 feet tall, 3.5 feet wide. Nice. Older chair styles, they got these from their older lodge too. You can definitely tell, because they don't make them like this anymore. They just don't. These aren't the slider chairs like that last lodge we sat in, but they flip up, and they're in really good condition. Relatively comfortable too. You can see the carpet that they put down here is really unusual. They've got an Eastern Star logo here. They got a Masonic logo here. They've got, oh, what is that? Well, that's a Royal Arch, and there's on that side there is a commandery, Knights Templar commandery. And also, while I'm here staring at this, you also see that they've got their lesser lights. Very tall. This one's about 5 feet tall here. And they've got the red, white, and blue candles around it. And also, this is the exact same altar that they have at the other lodge we just saw. They got two in the state. So up here toward the front, we've got there's a podium here. This is, they've got their working tools. We've seen sets like this before.
I'm assuming you
We've seen sets like this before.
Yeah, just random. Oh, I saw your name.
That's a Knight Templar charter. Let you know there's a Royal Arch. And we've seen these before in other lodges. You've seen these are. This is a little less ornate than some of the others that you see, the three that are actually one piece. All still in really good condition though. He actually normally has a gavel up here. I guess the master was sitting here, took that one with him. And here's a chime box. And actually, I was going to turn it, but I won't. It's a chime box for when they do degree work. So this is the secretary's desk, and they just recently did a presentation. Part of their presentation for the degree they do on video. I will say video. I won't say it's a video. It is a PowerPoint presentation. So they put a picture up there and they explain things. That way they don't have to have things in a scroll or anything like that. So here we are at the junior warden station, and you notice also that he's got his setting mall. His stewards actually sit side by side, actually on the same level here. Oftentimes you'll see these steward's chairs will be out here in front, not on the upper level. But in this lodge, they put on the upper level. In a sense, in most lodges, this is swapped with that. They have if they're going to have their columns in here, they'll put them there. However, in this lodge, you can't. Now, why can't you? Because you're not strong enough to pick up the columns. No, because the columns won't fit. You see how low this ceiling is? The ceiling comes up low, comes up here, and it actually angles upward toward the center of the room, as you can see the angle here. These columns with this size of globe, once you put it up there and push it against the wall, it won't fit. So obviously, I would think that's exactly why they did this. And they're in excellent condition. And you've got a good size globe. That's basically the exact same size globe that you would see in a high school for a presentation. And you've got the celestial globe there. The column here in the center is a little narrow. I don't think I've seen many that are that narrow, especially made of wood. The ones I normally see that are this narrow are columns. They actually look like columns. So that's definitely a rarity. As I mentioned before, they've got the Yorkite Commandery, Knights Templar logo there. And they've got the Eastern Star logo here. And of course, we're back up here. Boy, I just really like these lamps. I mean, those are just, and they got 6 of them. They're beautiful. That picture is not really coming out good. That glow is actually a little bit of a yellow instead of the bright white that it looks like. And we currently have this particular Bible on this altar. Everyone has signed it who was here today. I even signed it in here. So they signed it because they're going to put this in their archives of their lodge as a time capsule, because this is their 200th year anniversary. So that's what they're doing with that. But it is just such a good looking altar. It looks just like the one we saw in Ralph J. Pollard Lodge. They've got one exactly like this. There's only 2 like this in the state. I don't know if they got them in other states, but in this state, this is the other. This is the brother altar is what it is. They said it came from another lodge that had gone dark, but anyway, just a really good looking lodge. So if you're in the area, you get a chance to come by Lygonia Lodge. Here it's just outside of Ellsworth. It's west of Ellsworth, actually. In fact, they got something on one of their thing that says Surrey, but I think it was another lodge that they had combined it. So if you get a chance to visit these brothers, we certainly ate good here today. The widow's son put on the degree. They did a really good job. It was good that there was probably 6 different lodges that were represented here doing part of the degree work. So that was really impressive. I actually just saw some degree work from Ralph. I want to get the name right, Ralph J. Pollard Lodge, and a couple of brothers did the same parts here as they did at their lodge, so that was pretty neat. There's different presentations that you give that they have had memorized, so they let those brothers do that again here, so it's great that brothers can come together in unity. Hey, that's biblical. If you get a chance to visit these brothers here at Lygonia Lodge here in Ellsworth, I'm sure they'll welcome you with open arms just like they did me. I'm going to let you go. Be sure to like and subscribe. Definitely need your subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that now. We'll wait. Actually, I think it's right here. You can click this little button here, and it'll tell you how to take you to the subscriptions. But I'm going to let you go, and because I'm just out here trying to live the coolest life, Masonic edition.